What's going on, guys, and welcome to another tutorial video. My name's Caleb, and today I'm going to be going over the Epics module within Taiga. Stay tuned. All right, let's get right into it. So, epics are overarching goals. I like to think of them as lines of effort or really big picture items that projects or tasks contribute to. So in order to turn on epics, we're going to go down here to settings, we're going to go to modules, and we're going to turn on epics. Now right away you'll see that this little button has popped up for the epics module. We're going to go ahead and turn off the Scrum module just because we're done demonstrating that for the moment. So now when we go back to our Kanban board, actually let's just go into the epics module. You can see right now there are no epics. Again, epics are a little bit broader, they're a little bit more vague. They establish an overall direction within a project or multiple projects. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of epics. The first one is going to be procurement. The next one I create is going to be production. And the next one I create is going to be get famous. Now again, I'm just making these up. These are obviously, you're going to want to put some thought into these. Again, I said that multiple projects can contribute to these epics, and I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. So we're going to go back to our Kanban board, and we have a lot of the same tasks that we used in the previous examples from the previous videos. So what we're going to want to do is determine which of these tasks contribute to one of the epics. So by microphone, that's definitely going to fall, in my mind, under the procurement epic. I'm going to save that. And go back, you can see that it's now tagged with procurement, and it's going to highlight that this particular task contributes to the bigger picture goal of doing procurement. Buy a better camera. That also falls under procurement. Hype yourself up. What does this contribute to? So hyping myself up might contribute to getting famous, or it might not contribute to any of these epics at all. It's important that you only tag tasks with the epics that they actually relate to. So I'm going to decide that hyping myself up doesn't actually apply to any of those overarching epics. Prepare Taiga server. That's definitely going to be under production. Prepare OBS. 100%, that is under production. Prepare to record, also under production. And I'm just tagging all of these so that we have something to look at a little bit when we go and look at epics. Plan YouTube script. Let's see. So we're going to link this to the production epic. We're also going to link this to the get famous epic, just to kind of demonstrate that tasks can contribute to multiple epics. And depending on what view you have selected, it will determine how it actually shows these. If something is too long, it'll just give you a color, and as you move down, it'll just give you a dot that represents the color of the epic that it's related to. Let's go back to extended. Now when we go to epics, each of these has a drop down, and you can see what tasks from what projects are contributing to these epics. Okay, so this is handy if you have a very large team. Let's say you have a manager who is involved in 5 or 6 different projects. All of those projects, ostensibly, will be contributing towards an overarching goal or an overarching line of effort. So what epics do is it allows the individual project managers to link tasks and show what lines of effort or overarching goals those tasks contribute to. So what that does is it allows you to see from a zoomed out view who's doing what to contribute to the overarching goals within the company or within the team. Let's go back to the Kanban board. It's also important to note that you don't just have to, or you're not limited to linking to epics within this project. In some cases, you might have a project where the only module that's turned on is the epics module. In that module, you can establish the overarching goals and direction that your various projects need to be contributing to. And then when you go in to tag it with an epic, you can actually select other projects that have the epics module turned on. So in this case, I can select home ops, and in home ops, I don't have any epics, but if I did, I could link this task to an epic that's actually listed in a different project, which is the way I usually like to approach it. So if I'm talking to a CEO or the commander of a military unit, he's going to want to establish overarching goals and a direction that all of the projects contribute to. So I'll usually have one project called Executive Lines of Effort or Commander's Intent or something to that effect. Then, as projects are created by project managers, by subordinate teams, they can then tag what tasks directly contribute to those lines of effort. That way the commander, when he goes in, or when the CEO goes in, he can look at what progress is being made towards his overall intent. This is really important because the CEO should not necessarily have to go through every single project, click into all the various projects, and actually give scrutiny to all of the tasks. He wants to see the big picture so that he can make big picture decisions. This is a way for you to do that. You tag everything with the appropriate epic, and then the executive or the CEO or the commander, he can go in and look at the big picture, and then he can ask much more tailored questions. He can question why certain projects aren't making progress at the rate that he anticipated, or what have you. So epics is a very powerful tool that allows you to see overall progress and see what tasks are being done to contribute to whatever the intent is at the top level. I do want to take a moment to say thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on future content. If you have any ideas or requests for content on other technologies or other systems that you'd like me to cover, please drop a comment down below and I'd be more than happy to do a tutorial just for you. Thank you and God bless.